So hello guys, today we are going to discuss one very interesting problem, and the problem name is total Hamming distance. This is a lead code medium problem of bitwise manipulation. So what the problem statement is, you are given an array of integers. Let's suppose you are given an array of 4, 14 and 2. These are the three elements of the array, and you have to find the total Hamming distance between each of the pair. So the binary representation of 8 is this, 14 is this, and 2 is this. So let's find out the Hamming distance between the 8 and 14. So as you can see, the binary representation of 8 is this and 14 is this. So the Hamming distance is what? The position where the bits are different in the two numbers. Let's say in 8 and 14 the bits are same, so there is no Hamming distance between them. The bits are different, so the Hamming distance is 1. Now bits are same, no Hamming distance. Bits are different, 1 Hamming distance. So total Hamming distance between these numbers, between these pairs, is 2. Now let's calculate it for 14 and 2. Now we can see that here the bits are same. Here also the bits are same. There are two positions where the bits are different in the two numbers. So the Hamming distance is 2 for this pair, 14 and 2. We have calculated for, this is 4, not 8. Okay, so we have calculated for 4 and 14, and we have calculated for 14 and 2. Now let's calculate it for the 4 and 2. So the binary representation of 4 is this and 2 is this. So the Hamming distance between them pair is 2, because there are two positions only where the bits are different. So the total Hamming distance in the array that we have given is 6. So our answer will be 6, and we will return to the function answer is 6. So let's first try to concentrate on how we are doing this. So we are comparing the bits of the two numbers at a single time. So we will consider all the pairs of the array and find the total Hamming distance between them. So let's see how to do this. What is the first method that we are going to do? We have to consider each and every pair and find the Hamming distance between them. So how can we find this? So first of all, we have to convert this number to its binary equivalent, and then this number to its binary equivalent. So you can find it easily if you know that how to convert decimal to binary. So firstly we will convert this decimal to binary and this decimal to binary. Now we will store them in the string, and we will compare the string where the string positions are different. Let's say these are the position where bits are different, so we will increment the count. So the total number of count will be 2. Similarly for 14 and 2, we will calculate the binary representation and convert it into the string. Then we will find the Hamming distance by comparing each and every character of the string. So we will get 2. Similarly for this, we will get 2. So the total Hamming distance we will return is the sum of Hamming distance of all the pairs. So our answer will be 6, and it will be returned to the function. So this is the first method of doing it. So let's see the another method. So let's see very efficient approach to do this. The previous method we have discussed, the time complexity of the method was n square, because we are considering each and every pair of the array. So in this method, what we are going to do, we are going to check the number of zeros and the number of ones for each bit position. So what is the intuition behind this? Suppose we are considering this bit position. Okay, so the number of zeros are 3, which is the size of the array. We will come to know that at this position no bits are different, because all the bits are 0. So there will be no Hamming distance between any of the pair. If you consider at this bit position, none of the bit will be different. So let's see this for the another bit position, which is first bit position. This is the 0th position, this is the first position. So now let's see this. The total number of 1 is 2 and the number of zeros are 1. So the total number of pair, if we consider the 3, will be 2 into 1. How this works? So let's say we have to find the Hamming distance between the 14 and 4. So Hamming distance between 14 and 4 will be 1. Now try to find it between the 4 and 2. Now 4 and 2, but Hamming distance between the 4 and 2 will be 1. So the total Hamming distance will be the number of count of zeros and the 1 multiplied with each other. So let's see another example. So for this bit position, the total number of ones is 2 and the number of zeros are 1. So the total Hamming distance between them will be the multiplication of these two numbers. How? So as you can see, the Hamming distance between the 14 and 4 will be 0 because the bits are same at this position. Now if we see for the 4 and 2, the bits are different at this position. Now if we see for the 2 and 14, the bits are different. So we are getting the result correct because the number of zeros and the number of 1 will be used to determine the Hamming distance between them. If the number of zeros or number of 1s comes to be the size of the array, then there will be no Hamming distance because the bits are same. All the bits are same. Let's see for this. The total number of 0 is 2 and the number of 1 is 1. So the Hamming distance between them will be 2 always. How? As you can see, the number of zeros are 2 and the number of zeros is 1. Okay, so the Hamming distance between the 4 and 14 will be 1. You can see the bits are different. Now between 14 and 2, the Hamming distance will be 1 because the bits are different. Now between 4 and 2, the bits are same, so there will be no Hamming distance. So the answer will be 2. Now the total answer will be the addition of all the counts, and this method will take maximum n into log n time for calculating this. So how can we implement this? Let's see the implementation of this code. So as you can see that this is the question, the Hamming distance between the integers, the number of position at which the corresponding bits are different. So what we have done, we have find the size of the array and initialize a variable ans is equal to 0. Now we have run the loop from 0 to 30th bit because the maximum size of integer is 31 bit. So what we have done, we have initialized to variable 1 is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0. This is the count of zeros and 1 that we will get. So what we have done here, we have taken the AND of the element with the k, and if the bits are set, then we have incremented the count to 1 plus plus, and if the bits are unset, means the bit is 0 at that position, then we have increment the 0 count, because if the AND of the number and the k will be 0, and then the bit is unset. And in the last, what we have done, if the number of 1 or number of 0 is equal to the size of the array, then we know that there is no position at which the bits are different. Otherwise, we have simply multiplied the number of 1s and 0s and add them into the answer variable, which is used to calculate total number of Hamming distance. And at last, we have written the answer. So this is the simple code. I hope let's try to submit this, and I hope you understand and our cases are passing. This is a success we got. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, then do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.